Hey, turn off that news. Put your phone down. Well, wait a minute, you could be watching me on the phone, so keep the phone, but turn the news off, because folks, it's time to feel good. We want to show you some great places that we've been, the scenery, the people we got to meet, the food we cooked. This is your Feel Good Cowboy Cooking episode. You know, folks, we're so honored to have y'all in camp this week, and you know, there is a lot of stuff going on out there in the world today, so let's turn the news off. Let's just shut it plumb off. We want to take you back to some of our favorite places, create some memories that y'all might have seen, but also just show you that things is simple. It's time to just relax, sit back, and just take it in, because y'all are special to us. Y'all are family. So, folks, let's just have a good time, let's just enjoy, and let's laugh. Shh, trying to catch a fish. We're gonna go ahead and bake these. We got a 12-inch Dutch oven today. It has been greased and ready to go.
Mine look pretty.
Yes, they do look pretty, Sugar. You're very artistic, you are. And as you can see, folks, we have a guest coming in for lunch. That's a drive-up window. Well, he's gonna come by when them are through in a minute. I'm just gonna pitch one up there to him. What are we wrapping it up in? No, ain't no store-bought tortillas here. Don't let this fool you. This ain't a shopping cart dance. This is a rolling pin extravaganza, because we are making homemade tortillas. You take this end here and you crack it, and then you peel the shell. We crack the other end. Yep, I can hear the comments on this one already, I can. Oh my Jiminy Cricket goodness. We're gonna let it cool just a minute, because I'm guarantee you take a bite of that cheese will stick to the roof of your mouth better than Poly Grip will stick to new dentures.
It's a beauty shot.
That's what I'm talking about, folks. Cheesy goodness. We got to start with the right kind of potato. What kind is it? Anybody know out there? Audience is real thin today, Shan. See them out there? I mean, oh, they're still all hung over from the New Year's Eve party. This is a specimen of a russet potato, and ain't he pretty? He has sacrificed it all to be here today, left his family. He kept an eye out for you. Ain't that a good one? I've been waiting to use that for a long time. A Thanksgiving corn dog made out of that leftover dressing. But you know, when you pull up to the Allsups or any of them good truck stops that have a good corn dog that might have laid in there like 3 or 4 weeks or something, you know, you gotta have some sauce on them. So you've seen me mix up.
Wait a minute, doesn't a corn dog, shouldn't a corn dog have a stick on it?
There's a lot of sticks out there, Shan. You can go get you a stick anywhere you want here. But this is one of them you can.
I want an authentic corn dog, I want it on a stick.
Well, let me just go get a stick. Looky there, Shan, it's a corn dog on a wheeler stick. You know, I was having a discussion with these fine ladies here, and they say, what? We need to eat more chicken. This is a Big Mac Cowboy style. You even gotta have a muscle to hold this one up. That's what I call a good crust. I want you to listen to him. That's like a shell on a turtle's back. That stuff will repel water if you set it out there, I promise, and that's what we're after.
Try the dill one, because I know you're not a big fan of dill.
This here is Shan's favorite. I should give it to her so she could hear the crunch, but she's always saying, venture out, Kent. Have new flavors in your life. Broaden your palate.
Dill is not that crazy.
I've been working with the YouTube folks and NASA trying to get smell-o-vision to be incorporated into your living rooms. Yeah, good cooking wine it is. Was a very good year. I think it was like last week. You know, we've been fortunate enough to be in some of the greatest country God created. Whether we're shooting down here on this old ranch by this big old pond, and I mean it is a pretty sight, or on the old Red River there south, sitting up on a bluff overlooking the country that really hasn't changed in the last 100 years. Maybe we venture down into North Texas on a ranch and feeding cowboys. I mean, that's where our heritage, where our heart is, and hey, it don't get no better than that when you can feed a bunch of hungry cowboys 3 meals a day. You know, we also have had a lot of critters in camp, whether it be them tail wagging taste testers, you've seen them, the Big, the Duke, and how many of you remember that old special pup, Frank the Wonder Dog? Oh man, and he did find some things you better watch, because he found some critters in the wagon. That T and that bone out of there, and they get that fillet side. I guess it would help did we have a diagram. Remember when we did the ham deal, we used the beagle? Dookie, come here and help viewers out here a minute. Come here, buddy. Here, we were getting right in here and getting this New York strip off this right here short loin, but going in here and getting this New York strip as well. Dookie, thank you so much, buddy. We had a coon last night, and I thought he was gone, but Frankie just kept barking at the wagon and barking at the wagon. The coon is in a box inside the wagon, and it's gonna get western here in a minute.
Can we open the back of the wagon?
Come on, crawl right out there.
Where'd he go? Yeah.
Folks, I'm gonna tell you this chicken. What did y'all? Oh, I'm so sorry you didn't get a bite of chicken. Excuse me, folks. Sit, and you gotta wait for it. Wait, 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 and more wait. You gotta wait. Okay.
Get him, Beak. Get the cows. Get the cows.
Get that cow right there. Get her. Get the cow. Get that cow, boy. You're a cow dog when you're in the pickup, aren't you? Grilling time is all the time for us, but it's really fitting to ramp up here pretty quick now with into May. Everybody's gonna be breaking them grills out, and what a better time to get the family in the backyard, get you some, hey. Folks, you can see we done moved location. It's trying to blow my hat off out there, and I don't want y'all to have to fight the wind for the noise. Whoa! Easy, you better look out there, buddy. And the beagle had him a good time as well. As always, me and Shan want to thank you for, would you quit? Ain't that a beautiful sight it is? And my subjects are thinking, I don't know, hang on, there's no dogs more important than these two to me and Shan. Dookie says, I am ready for some beef. Good job. Do we get any tail wags? Ooh, man, it is good. Can you try these for me? Is it pretty good? So you're gonna see it. Can you wait? No, you gotta wait for it. Don't even think you can have it because you're going to wait for it. Okay, good boy.
Oh, it's flaming. Oh, can't. There's a snake. Holy crap.
I've had a lot of y'all comment down here that looks like snaky country, and
Yeah.
I was raised down here in this country, and let me tell you folks, it is some snaky country, and these old bluffs are full of dens and holes, and was coming over, and I'm glad I didn't step on him, and glad he didn't bite a dog. You know, sometimes folks, we're really fortunate and we get to hit the road there and see some great places. We were fortunate enough to get to go down to Granger Smith's when he was filming his country music video, Holler. And Shan will have you a little link there where you can check that out, because we did have a great time. Now, you might have seen us when we traveled to northern Nevada. Marilyn Sestacia, great ranch lady she is, and she shared a recipe with us. Folks, she is a treasure. We went to an old ghost town, Eureka, and what happened? We made some Mexican flan dessert and made a great caramel topping that goes with it, and it had Eureka Gold bourbon on it. In fact, we'll slow Bertha down just a little.
That's that knob right there.
Yes. Sometimes you can't see what's in there for the smoke, know what I mean?
I hear you.
You like stuff to bite back, don't you?
That's right.
I do. Now, we left just a little bit of that meat grease that we fried them little pieces of venison in, because we got to have a little something to, the correct word would be saute.
So, that's French.
Me and you are cooking a lot of French cuisine.
Yes, sir.
The best way to eat that right there is just like that right there, my friend.
Right?
Yes, right now. That's the best way to eat it.
Mmm. Looks like egg.
There it is. See it there? Ooh, that's the money shot.
Beauty shot.
It's south of the border, and here we are on the north side.
No.
It is good eating.
Mmm.
Happy Dan.
That's what he sings, and I cook for a living because our dancing ain't too much.
No, not good. Not good.
Yep,
And you got, what, 5 or 6 slices of bacon?
yeah, or a little more.
All right.
Sometimes I cheat a little bit.
There
add
you
a
go.
little more.
You can't never go wrong with hog meat. Know
That's
what I mean?
right.
So what you got going on here, sugar?
Well, I'm going to steam them a little bit, so I'm going to put a little water in here. They'll cook faster. How's that?
I like that, Addie. You could put cheese on this. You could put a lot of stuff on
That's
this.
what I say. When things go bad, I cover up with cheese. I never let any grass grow under my feet. I've always been a busy person. Try to get a lot of things done in a day, and that's the way my lifestyle is. I didn't know water run out of a spigot until I graduated from the 7th grade. We had to go out and pump water from a well, bring it in and put it on a wood stove and heat it, and then wash our hair and then get in the round tub.
What's the biggest lesson, whether it be in life or being cattle or whatever, that ranching has taught you?
Well, it's taught me to work and to do a good job. Take pride in what you do. Shannon, look at my, this is my recipe book.
It's very organized.
Right there, it says Kent Rollins.
So now all we got to do is figure out this fancy electrical gadget. Now, Lauren, honey, what do you think we should use to go in this dish? Which one?
Thinking the Eureka Gold will be delicious in this. It's 92 proof and it really stands up in recipes.
There we go. It just pours about a tablespoonful in there. A little more sugar. All right. Lauren, can you say, Mike, check 475238?
Mike, check 524738.
There you go.
Okay, we're on.
All right. So, Lauren, you can see that is a good, rich color there.
Absolutely.
We're just going to pour a little in each one of these.
Oh, it's so rich.
Bust a move, girl. Let it happen like James Brown. There you go. Yes, ma'am. That is some fine dining. You've seen me in them videos, and I reach after I got that over here and take that first bite, and praise the Lord, pass the biscuits, and what happens? It's a happy dance time, folks. Feeding people, making videos, showing it to y'all, it just makes you want to dance and feel good. And I'm thinking, you know, this might turn into something. Pardon me, Shambo, I got to do a happy dance. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Jesus. What? The corn shucking dance. Ooh, ooh. And then you just pull them kernels off there. Get them over in the grinder, and you grind it. Go to town, you do. It's sort of like doing that washing machine. Get all sloppy everywhere, throwing stuff. That's the sloppy Joe right there, it is. Woo! That stuff is good, ain't it, Dookie? Mm-hmm.
You know the shopping cart? You gotta put the food in the basket.
But what?
You gotta do it and then put the food in the basket. No. Uh-oh, happy dance. Oh, can you moonwalk? Hey, Macarena, Macarena, Macarena. Hey, Macarena, Macarena. No, that's not it.
We're gonna do the tater chip stomp. Namaste.
You gotta do the Russian dance. Yellow. Nope. And then take a kick. There you go. Nice. Can you go lower? You need a snake charmer dance.
No, it's called a snake stomping dance. If he's a big snake, you get plumb up here on top of the table. Woo! Crocodile Dundee ain't got nothing on me, folks. Snake will make you athletic. Well, we hope you enjoyed, because we sure did. We never take it for granted you watch. But let's all keep that spirit in here. Don't give it up. Circle the wagons, folks. It is time to get a hope. Let's stay strong, stay faithful, and hey, we can make it through anything, because why? We are Americans, and that's what we do. But to all you people who are watching this all over the world, our heart goes out to each and every one of y'all that is affected by this. The sun's gonna shine. We may not see it right now. We may not exactly know what's gonna happen to all this. There will be a blessing. The little things we get to see in life, don't take them for granted. Just be sure you enjoy each and every moment that you have. I tip my hat to all our servicemen and women and all the veterans who have kept this old country safe, but we got a lot to be thankful for right now, folks. The doctors, the nurses, the ER rooms, the people that are sacrificing it all to step right up there on the front lines to keep us all going. Them truck drivers beating up and down that pavement, restocking them grocery stores. And what about them grocery store workers that are in there? Hey, they're subject to a lot of things that can change, but folks, they are trying to keep America fed. And thank you to all them cattlemen out there, folks, that are supplying this great country with beef. All the folks who are growing produce, we're counting on every one of them to get us fed through this time, and they will. Me and Shan, the Big and Duke, we thank you so much for stopping by. God bless you each and every one, and we will come out of this. We will.